Okay, so welcome to 52 journals. And here's one that I've got. I might need to wipe it off. I've used, let me just tell you what I've used first. So it was a, what I've done, I've had 2 pieces of cardboard here, and then I've covered it with papers that were stamped. The brads that I've used down the side are slightly, you know, everything, not everything in the Caribbean, but metal, some metal rusts, and it's either that it's rust or I spilt something on it. That it's the combination of the glue on the brad and the glitter, it would seem. Okay, so we've got a cardboard heart and butterflies. This was in a drawer, so the butterfly, just see if this is still. Oh yeah, okay, I've just literally plugged it out, so wasn't sure anything was going to come out. There we go. Just stick those elements back there. Lovely. So that is the front, and when you open it out, you've got all of this in it. So initially what I'd made it for, I'd made these in, they're like inspiration cards, but I made some postcards, and like these basically. And they're ones that I can either make, and you know, when I'm ready to send, I can send them. So I made a series of these cards. This was done in an art session, just kind of simply, you know, you get a card, cover it, and do some mixed media, do some words on it. So when we open it out, I put 2 so we've got 2 sets of cardboard that are stuck to this piece of leather. So I've got a strip of leather that I'd put in there, and I've stitched, see? So the leather's there, and then I stitched into the leather. It's not stitched into anything, but added these beads. So the leather, you've got the leather attached to these 2 cardboard pieces, and then inside I put some tabs so that I could put postcards in. Okay, so that's that side, and this side is the same. It's just made from card and painted. And then this section is a series of cards that I put together and enclosed in so that it's like a pocket. And then in this section I can then put some additional cards, and that's what I had. I'd had a series of cards that I'd made. They've all been sent out now, so I'm going to have to make some more. Oops, did it in the wrong space. So there we go. So I've got a space in the middle where I can put cards that I've made, and then when I'm ready to send out, I can send them out. And just loosely. So it's kind of like a journal, because I would be writing on these cards. They would just be temporary homes for the cards that would be journaled on or written on in a note for somebody. Or I can, once I've used up all the cards, like I have, like I've only, as I say, I've only got these few cards left and an envelope, I can start to put watercolour paper in and actually create some journal pages. I've got some areas here and here where I can stitch in some pages and just use it like a journal. Or what I would do is heat bind some pages and put them in here, and then they could be independent. And I like the way that it is now. It's kind of flat apart from this section. So I really liked the way I did this. This is using dictionary paper, and then I've painted it, I've stamped it, I've glittered it, and you've got two different materials with the leather. Again, this was a strip of leather that I just had, that I was it'd been in my stash for so long that it was just sitting around, and so I thought, yeah, let me try and make a kind of journal out of it. And I could remove some of these bits because it's quite tight. I could remove some of these bits so that, actually, do you know what I might do? Just take off the ends, and then I could use it as I could use these pages as a journal and put some additional pages in there. So that's this journal in the making, and over the coming weeks you'll see me actually do some work on it. But again, I love the colour, I love the green and the glitter, and I love the size. It's like, you know, again, it's one of those ones you can have on the go with you and use, and I can add elements to it. So this in here is something I had just decided to park in there. So it doesn't want to come out, but it's a little mini wall hanging. It says party, eat cake. It's a little wall hanging that I made. I think it's so cute. And then a scripture, love is patient. So that could even go there. It's probably lost its stickiness, yeah. There's a little bit of sticky there. So I can put that there, and I need to just stick it. It's really important. Okay, so that's this one, and yeah, I'll probably do some work in there and making it into a more usable space. But I like this one. I like the way it looks. And the beading. We've got paper beads here. It's made from wallpaper. And then we've got some wooden beads, which are lovely. Yeah, I was thinking of making this a bit more taut, but I'm not going to do it now. Okay, so we're going to put this back, and this is this journal. Remember, you can do whatever you want in your journals, however you want it to, and you know, you can use up your supplies that I may not use glitter in my artwork, but I'll use it on other things that I think are really nice. Okay, so take care for now, and thanks for watching.